Story of the time I walked in on my boyfriend cheating on me with a family member. So boom, at the time I was dating this guy named Fazo, and we was locked in. And you know how the saying goes, love blinds you. I couldn't see shit. He was not that good looking. He had the hygiene of a frat house bathroom. He was broke, no job, and emotionally unavailable. The red flags was waving in my face. But you can't stop me with a sign that I can't see. I can fix you. Baby, I was cooking, cleaning, and everything under the sun. While I'm acting married with no ring, this nigga around town cheating. I just couldn't prove it yet. Until this one day. I woke up real early feeling real productive. I decided to go run some errands just to start off my day. Now, we have a routine where every morning he texts me good morning. But this particular morning, he did not. So I text him first to see what's up. What's wrong with him? Good morning. You good? Alright, he read to respond. Red? What the fuck? This nigga left me on red. Nah. Something ain't right. So I text him again. What the fuck? Is you alive? You okay? Bing! Yeah, best. I'm gonna Who this nigga talking to? Best friend. Niggas, you cool? You reached the voicemail box. He ain't call or text back for hours. So as soon as I'm done running my errands, you know where I'm going. Cause bitch, who the fuck is you playing with? I pull up, his car's outside. So okay, he's home. Now I know what y'all thinking. How the fuck you ready to get in there? I let myself in. Bitch, I got a key. But I gotta move tag. He got a Ring camera. So I know he knows somebody outside. I'm in. Then my mind is only in a couple of places. Either sleep or in the game. But bitch, I walk in that house. Oh my goodness, I'm falling up the bed. Fazo. You want to climb on the wall? You like when I'm Spider-Man, don't you? What the fuck is that sound? I know it ain't what I think it is. Can't be. No, he watching a movie. But there's an echo. He don't got no surround sound TV. I'm in the hallway stuck. Hey, where the cameras at? I'm getting punked, right? Right? Bitch, I start tiptoeing to that room. I feel like that nigga from Meet the Robinsons. I get to the door, the noises are getting louder. I'm gearing up, prepping myself to open the door like I'm on an episode of Soulless Cheaters. I breathe. I open the door. Bam! Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I thought you wasn't coming back till earlier. I'm speechless. I'm just standing at the door like, babe, I promise I love you. This is not what it look like. Like, for real. This is a dream. You're gonna wake up soon. You think he'd be laid up with some random bitch, right? No. It's more than that. The bitch he laid up with? Stepsister! Bro, I gotta be dreaming, bro. Where's the cameras? Where the cameras? And the way they both screamed, you would think I was a fucking intruder. Like I'm the one that's not supposed to be here. This bitch gonna roll up, grab the blanket like, bro, it's not like my sister for our parents just married. I be having back problems. For real, it's hereditary. Bitch, I know you're not telling me it ain't what it look like, and I can see it with my own two eyes right now. In real time. I seen it. Heartbroken. I'm angry. I'm embarrassed. We don't live nowhere near Alabama. The rage is literally swarming inside of me. I don't say nothing. I just start laughing. You got me fucked up. Do you know what I do? What you doing with that? No! That PlayStation he loved so much, I threw it outside. The sound it made when it hit the pavement was so therapeutic for me. Why would you throw my... Shut the fuck up, nigga. You go to jail. You need therapy. Out of all the ass in the world, your sisters? But I really couldn't stay any longer. It was literally incest smell in my nose. I had to go. I grabbed all my shit and I walked out. I blocked him on everything. Threw away all his shit. Deleted his number. And I did one final act of kindness. Oh my goodness, sweetie, what's up? Mom. Is everything okay? What's wrong? You would never guess what your son was doing. What did he do? Oh my goodness. Low down, dirty nigga. Told his mother. And ooh, was she furious. So furious, she paid them a visit. And I was on that line. Fazo, did I raise you like that? No, Mom, you're dirty ass. You fucking disgusting. Yep. Hey, bitch, you disgust me. Mother, I'm sorry. Get out. You gonna pack your motherfucking bag tonight. But Mom, get the fuck out of my house. Oh, I love you, Ma. I never heard from him again. But last I heard, him and the stepsister was still doing that shit. But they got caught up. Somebody leaked the video of them on Snapchat and everything. Mind you, that whole time, he tried to tell everybody I was crazy. But it was a group chat full of people to testify that these two been doing nasty shit. But hey, that ain't none of my business no more. Baby, before y'all date anybody, y'all really gotta start doing background checks. This is why you gotta meet the family and all that. You would've peeped if something was going on. Ooh, that is dirty. Ooh, they dirty.
My intuition and listening to my gut feelings saved my life, and this is what happened. I was in high school, Pokemon Go was the thing. I wasn't playing it, but like I had a lot of friends who were playing it, and one of my best friends was super into it. She was over at my house. We were trying to figure out what to do on like a weekend night, and she was like, should we just drive around and go get Pokemon? I don't really know how it works, so when I explain the Pokemon parts of the story, give me some grace here. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. Why not? Like, I'll drive. And so we're driving around town. We kind of spend like a long time doing this. I think we probably stopped for Dutch Bros, the whole thing. We were out there for a few hours. And we were on our way home going through the community college because we saw that there was some Pokemons to pick up there. When we were driving through, I see lights in my rearview mirror, and I'm like, I think we're being pulled over, but it looks like a campus security car. I'm really not sure. And so she was like, yeah, I guess we just pull over. So I go into the parking lot right there on campus, and I pull over, and the guy comes up to my window, and he's like, hey ladies, what are you guys doing? I was like, actually, we're just playing some Pokemon Go. I was like, I'm driving, I'm not on my phone, I'm not doing anything. I was like, she's doing the Pokemon part, I'm doing the driving. And he was like, well, you know you can't be around here past 10 p.m. And I was like, oh, I had no idea. And he was like, yeah, we have a curfew and you can't drive through campus past 10. I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I just live in the area. I'm not a student on campus, so I didn't know these rules. And he was like, you're good. You guys said you were doing Pokemon? I was like, yeah, we are. And he was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I've heard there's a really good one to catch up by the gymnasium. I was like, oh, cool. We'll come back for it maybe another day. He's like, oh, probably won't be there. But I can show you really quick before you guys leave campus. And I was like, immediately I'm like, something feels weird. Like, I don't really know what. It wasn't a big deal, but like something just felt wrong. So I was like, you know what? We're going to head home. He's like, seriously, it's like 5 minutes. And I look at my friend. He's like, but you guys are going to have to like get out because you can't drive up there. You have to walk up. But it's a quick walk. Immediately chills down my spine. I'm like, oh, why do you want me out of my car? And I was like, we are really close to my curfew. My parents will kill me if I'm not home on time. I'm so sorry. I've got to go. But are we good here? Like on a law level? Like, have I broken any laws? He's like, no, you're good. You guys are good to go home. I was like, thank you so much, sir. Have a good night. And I drive home. I drop my friend off. I get home. My mom's like, hey, how was your night? I was like, it was good. I was like, we had a lot of fun, but did you know that COCC has a curfew? She was like, what? I was like, yeah, I guess you can't like drive through campus past 10 p.m. She was like, I didn't know that, but okay. She was like, were you on campus? I was like, yeah, we drove through, but I didn't know that. We got pulled over. And I was like, and then the guy like wanted to show us a Pokemon Go, but he said we had to get out of our car. I tell her the whole story, and she's like, Alexandra, that's really weird. She's like, I'm glad you're home, but good thing you didn't get out of the car. Like, thanks for being smart, whatever, the whole thing. I'm like, okay, good night. So not even a week later, on the news, in my small town, mind you, like pretty much everyone knows everybody. I see on the news that there has been a murder on the community college campus. And it was a young blonde girl walking home, and the campus security guard is the suspect on the loose. Yeah. I see his picture on the screen. I'm like, Mom, that is the guy. That's the guy from the other night that wanted she and I to get out of the car. And she was like, what? And I'm like, yes, that is him. Months go by, he gets caught, the whole thing, everyone's rattled. I'm like, that is so scary. It gets worse. Dateline comes out with a whole thing on it. And, you know, Dateline, they do the whole investigation. They, get all the info. It turns out that he had premeditated this months before, and that was looking for a his prime person that he wanted, and it was a young blonde. There was more to it. I can't remember the whole Dateline episode. I've watched it once, never doing it again. But my profile matched exactly what he was looking for, and I have never felt sicker to my stomach, but I am so grateful I listened to my intuition and that I was lucky enough to just be in my car and be able to drive away, and not the poor girl that was just walking home and was helpless. But I just want everyone to know that, if you get a weird feeling, if something happens and you just don't feel right, listen to yourself. I just did a different story time on being stalked in the airport on my airplane. So many people in the comments were like, you should have said something sooner. And you know what? That's so true. but in the moment, you're so shocked it's happening to you. And I think we've been conditioned to be like, don't overreact, it's not a big deal, and that like if you do report things, you feel silly because sometimes people like don't take you seriously and they're like, yeah, okay, he literally was just looking at you weird. But you can feel it, and always listen to yourself. Always listen to your intuition, your gut feeling. Do not let that go. I make these videos of stories that happen. These are real stories that happen in my life. And the reason I do it is because I've had so many people say like, thank you so much for saying this. Like, I didn't even know this was possible. Or if this happens, now I know how to react or how not to react. And that's all I hope for. If someone can learn anything from me, like literally take anything away from these videos, I'm happy. I just want y'all to know, listen to your gut instincts. Everything in you is telling you what to do. Just listen to it. It can be so scary, and people can make you feel so silly for reporting things or whatever, or removing yourself from situations when something feels off. But better safe than sorry, always.
Story time on my most humbling experience at Nobu. You heard that correctly. Nobu, where the Kardashians go, every celebrity that you see on E! News, Nobu. And me doesn't really go together, right? Let me explain. So this story is going to be placed in no other than Chicago, Illinois. Hi, Chicago, you know, Windy City. I was being blown every which way, and somehow it blew me all the way to fucking Nobu somehow. I have no clue. Now, don't be fooled. Nobu is really fucking expensive, and that's not in my range. Not the fuck at all, but when I'm on vacation, I think I'm something I am not, and then I'm humbled when I get home and I check statement. So before the Chicago trip, I've been to Nobu one other time, and this was in Las Vegas on my 21st birthday. Now, it was my 21st birthday, so nothing was going correct in my head, so we went to Nobu for my birthday dinner. I really wanted to treat myself. Safe to say, all I afforded was a California roll there and some soup, and then I was panting when I got the check, all right? And I'm not gonna lie, the Vegas Nobu was not the best. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll be back there. I don't know, I fucking love sushi. Like, if you know me, that's my favorite fucking food in the world, so I do want to fucking go back, but like, I don't know about the Vegas one. There's Nobus in a lot of cities. So basically, me and my one friend group, we plan to go to Chicago during fall, because we said, you know what, let's go outside. And the flights were literally fucking $40 round trip on Spirit. I don't know how I didn't become a Spirit, but we flew Spirit and we got to Chicago somehow. Now that whole fucking Chicago trip is its own story time in itself, which I will be fucking making, because the shit that happened on that trip, never fucking forget. The trip was good for the most part. Once again, first time in Chicago, love Chicago. And it was one of my friend's birthday. And this friend, we're gonna call her like I did in my other story times, Lawyer. Give it up for Lawyer. My friend who's going to fucking law school. Love her to death. Very smart, very sweet, perfect all around. This trip fell right on her birthday, so it was a birthday trip for her, right? So we were only in Chicago for, I want to say, 4 days, and her birthday fell, I think it was the first day that no, it was the second day. Okay, like we landed in Chicago, I want to say like at night, and then the next day was her birthday. I'm pretty sure. I could be altering that. I don't know. I'm very confused. But let's just say the second day was her birthday. And we were like thinking the whole time, we were like, we want to have like a nice, cute like birthday dinner, at least one of the nights, right? Because it's her birthday. So we were looking at places in Chicago, and I remember like it was the first night where we were just all like going to bed. Like did we go out? Yeah, we went out the first. And then we were all relaxing like after the night out, and it was me and Earth in a room together. Okay, we were sharing a room. And me and Earth were talking, and me and Earth were like, wait, like we should find like a nice like place for her to go eat. And I remember before we were like kind of talking when we were out that night, and we were like, oh, like wouldn't it be like we should go like Nobu? But it was like kind of like a meme. Like we were like, oh, like let's go to Nobu, like, but like we're all broke as fuck, so we're like, there's no way we're gonna do that shit. Like it was kind of like, you know, a Kardashian meme. But me and Earth were like, wait, like let's actually see like if there's a Nobu like in Chicago, like if we could get a reservation, because Nobus are hard to get fucking reservations at. Yeah. So we like end up looking it up, and once again there is a Nobu in the heart of fucking Chicago, and they had reservations for the next day at like a prime time, like I want to say like 6 o'clock. So we were like, wait, because she loves like Japanese food, all that good stuff too, so we were like, wait, like she would fucking love this, let's get the reservation, like hell yeah. So I forget which one did it. I'm pretty sure it was Earth that put her card down as a deposit, because Nobu, it's one of those bougie ass places you gotta put a deposit down with a credit card. Pretty sure it was her, it might have been me. I'll just say it's her just for the sake of this. So she, you know, sets up the fucking reservation. I'm gonna say it was either 6 or 7, doesn't fucking matter. I kind of want to say, we'll just say 6. Set the fucking reservation for 6 o'clock, and we're like, okay, like we got this. Next day we run up into fucking Lawyer's room, and we're like, Lawyer, guess where we're going? Nobu, bitch. And fucking Lawyer's like, yeah. I don't think Lawyer's ever been to fucking Nobu. Yeah, Lawyer's never been to Nobu at this point. Earth's never been to Nobu, and there was one other character. And we're gonna call her Cat because I think she owns 2 cats, maybe just 1 cat. She loves cats, so we're gonna call her Cat. So Cat's never been to Nobu either. So we're like me, Lawyer Earth, Cat, Nobu, we're all broke. Hell yeah! We're gonna eat this up on Instagram. Let's fucking go. So everyone's fucking pumped and we're like, all right, like 6 p.m. Nobu, we got this. Let's do it. Keep in mind, it was a Saturday too. So we're like, we can't believe we got a reservation on like Saturday at like 6 p.m. Like this was meant for us. We're gonna eat down. We're gonna love. I forget what we do that whole day. Let's just say we were walking around and emoting. That's all we really do. We were just like exploring the city. We got breakfast, we got lunch, and like I remember we got to the Airbnb earlier after like our day out. Like we like left our day out early to get ready for Nobu because our whole plan was like, okay, we're gonna go to, we're so cute the way but we're like, we're gonna go to Nobu, and then after Nobu we're gonna go straight to the club because Nobu's right by all the clubs in Chicago. So we're like, okay, like we're gonna pregame, we're gonna go to Nobu, and then we're gonna pregame after Nobu and then go to the club. Do you see where issues are starting to arise? Okay. We make our little plan, we all get ready, and we're like, okay, Nobu time. We all have nice ass fucking outfits on, and we arrive at fucking Nobu. And we, keep in mind, we pregame before, like we were taking shots, because I remember we DoorDashed like bottles to the place before. I think this was night 1, we DoorDashed the alcohol to the place. So we already had it on standby, we're because I said we're broke, so we don't have money to spend. So we all file into Nobu, and when I tell you, if you've never been to a Nobu before, which I completely fucking understand because that place is so expensive. This Nobu, they're all the same, but like different fonts. I've been to the Vegas one, but like this was a completely different like atmosphere. Like it was way bigger than the Vegas one that I was. And it was just dark as hell in there. Like limelight as fuck. I couldn't really see anything, and I was very fucking tipsy. Fucking, I have a collar shirt. It's all, you know, fluffed up. We go to the host stand. We're like, hey, like we're here for a reservation. They're like, okay, like we're just getting the table ready. Like you just want to like hang out by the bar. Because I think we got there early. So we kind of go to the bar, and my friends start ordering drinks, and I'm like, where the fuck this money come from? I get a drink menu because I'm trying to fit in. Drink there about $30. Okay. So I said, you know, I'm not thirsty. It's okay. I'll probably just do well with a water. Are they gonna charge me for a water? No, they're not. Okay. Just get me water, extra ice, glass water. Yeah. After my friends kind of finish their drink, that's when the host comes up to us and she's like, okay, like we're ready to seat you down now. And keep in mind, when we're walking to our table, like I'm looking around, and this was such a different vibe than the Vegas one. Like I swear it was richer than Vegas somehow. Like everybody in that Nobu, like ball gown. Like every man in there looked like they would buy me within seconds, and every woman looked like they would buy me as well too. And I'm like, okay, everyone's buying me. Everyone's kind of like not even looking us up and down. Like everyone's just so kind of rich and like extravagant. They're like in their own little world. Like, they don't even care about little old. We get sat down, and it's a booth, and it's cute as fuck. They're like, all right, like here's your table. Like we sit down within second, and they're playing like not even trap music. They're playing like EDM, like acoustic. I don't even know how to describe that, but like it's EDM acoustic music, like like violin EDM music. So we're sitting there, we're kind of like, ooh, like, all right, server comes over. He's like, do you know the concept of our restaurant? I'm like, yeah, I've been here before. I've been to the Vegas one. He's probably looking at me like brokey, like you're a lying ass bitch. Everyone else is like, we haven't been here. They're going over the whole menu like they normally, which they're basically like, so normally like the chef wants you to order like the hot stuff before the cold stuff, and then you do a mix and this and baby, all I can afford is soup. We open up our menus, we start looking, and we all come to the agreement that this is the day that we're gonna fucking. So I remember I got 2 sushi rolls, Kat got 2 sushi rolls, Earth got 2 sushi rolls, and Lawyer got 2 sushi rolls. So there were about, what's the math? 8 sushi rolls being come out to us. We also got an appetizer. I think the appetizer was like edamame. I don't even like edamame. I think I tried one. It was amazing because it was Nobu, but I don't like edamame, and it was like $12. And then, because we're already tipsy and we're not thinking, we're like, wait, should we all like split a bottle of sake? We all look at each other like a bunch of dumb bitches, like saying exactly, and we're like, yay! So we get a fucking bottle of sake. I think it was like $60. It wasn't even, I mean, that's fucking expensive. But like we split it like 4 ways. So like it wasn't that bad. And the sake comes out. Now I've never had sake at this point. Never. So my one friend, I think Earth, yeah, it was Earth. She starts pouring everyone sake things because once again, she's had it before. Earth is well traveled. And she puts it down and she's like, all right, like cheers to like Lawyer's birthday. We all go to do it. I don't know how to work sake, and it's like kind of in a shot glass, like that's how you pour it. I take the whole shot. They're looking at me all dumbfounded like, and I'm like, what? Because I look and they're all just fucking sipping. And I'm like, wait, this is a shot, right? A shot of sake. You're not supposed to take the whole shot of sake, babe. That shit is powerful as fuck. Yeah. So I finish my shot and they're all like, all right, like you're gonna feel it in a sec. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, you're just supposed to sip it. Anyways, we continue our conversation. Our food comes out and we're all eating at this point. Food was fucking amazing. Like Chicago Nobu, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. It was so much better than Vegas. Probably the best Nobu I've ever had, besides Malibu. But like, why do I sound like a fucking like rich bitch? I'm not rich, I promise. I'm very poor. But like, shit was so fucking good. And I remember, as in true fashion, because we all don't have money, we all have minis stuffed in our pocket to be able to pregame for the bar. after Nobu. So I remember, like, you know, we're drinking the sake, whatever. I can't realize that it's hitting me, but I'm like, whatever. So, you know, I'm starting to laugh a little bit louder and stuff like that, but I don't feel like drunk or tipsy at all, but like I definitely fucking am. And I'm like, wait, like I need to use the fucking bathroom. Like I do, yeah. So I get up, and keep in mind, it's like dim ass lighting in this place. And I'm like, all right, like I gotta find the bathroom. I'm waddling through a fucking maze. Finally, I find the bathroom. The bathroom is more extravagant than anything I've ever seen in my life. Like literally the size of my childhood fucking house. Like that's what that bathroom is. Bougie as fuck. Everything's marble. You touch one thing, you owe $10,000. Towels are made of like gold and porcelain. I'm like, you know what? Like I just want to go in a stall and relax. Because especially like when I walked in, like I looked a hot fucking mess, and I just see a man in a suit, and that just set me up. So I go into one of the stalls, and I'm just, you know, kind of playing on my phone. I'm laughing. I'm like, oh wait, I'm in Nobu in fucking Chicago. Like kick rocks, bitches. And everybody else like in my college town was at fucking school. I lied to school, I'm pretty sure, and I told them that I had a wedding in Chicago. So I'm just drunk in Chicago, and everyone else is at school, and I'm like, this is so much fun. I'm at Nobu. And then I realized I have a mini in my pocket, and I'm like, oh, let me try one. Because I think I had like 8 of them. So I was like, let me just, you know, get one to keep me going. I take one, and then I'm like, all right, time to go back out. And I walk outside. So where I got left off, I was in the bathroom at Nobu, middle of bougie town, and I just finished a mini. So I'm like, okay, like time to go back outside. Like I've been in the bathroom at this point for, I want to say like 10 minutes. 10 minutes too long. I only needed 2 minutes in there. And I'm like, you know what? Everyone's probably worried about me. Like, you know, let me just walk out. So I walk out, and at this point, like, I don't feel drunk or tipsy, okay? Like heavy on that, I don't feel like it, but everything I've drinking leading up to this, like I definitely should be, and I was. So I'm walking out, and I'm not like stumbling or anything, but as I said before, it's fucking like very, very, very dim light in this, like borderline pitch black. It's a haunted attraction, right? A little maze. So I'm walking out, and I'm like, okay, like just gotta find the booth. Like everything's gonna be fine, whatever. And I remember like like when I was walking out, like when I opened the stall to like leave the bathroom, there was like more men in there with suits, and they like scared me. So I jumped back, and they kind of looked at me and smiled. So like that was already something I need to talk about with the fucking table, because I was like, like I'm gonna get kicked out. Oh, and I forgot to mention, okay, hold on. Also, when I was in the bathroom after I took my little that I wasn't supposed to at Nobu, I was looking for my little, how do I say, nicotine, that's what I was looking for. Not that I was gonna hit it in the bathroom, I wasn't, but I was just making sure I had it, because I, you know, would fucking lose it a lot. So like I'm fucking looking, and like I didn't have it in the stall, and I was like, hold on. So I started like freaking out a little bit, because I'm like, we're going to the club right after this. I need this for the fucking club. Like, so when I left and I got like startled by like the men in suits, men in black, I was like, oh. So anyways, I'm walking back, and all that's in my head right now is like the story that I gotta tell my friends, and also where the fuck is my nicotine. So I'm walking back, and then I see the booth. So I go over to the booth, and I don't sit down right away. Like I was like, the only thing that hit my mind when I saw the booth was I need to find my. So I walk over to the booth, and I start like, I look at the booth, and I start going through it, if that makes sense. Like basically there's a purse like on the booth, so I like move the purse, and I'm like going like under it and like looking, and like while I'm doing this, I'm like, where the fuck is it? Like where the fuck is it, y'all? Like, and I'm like, is it in my friend's purse? So I like kind of like open her purse, and I'm like, I don't see it. Like what the like literally looking cracked out, but I'm like, whatever. I'm like, these are my friends, I don't care. I'm looking for, I need it for the. And all of a sudden I hear an unfamiliar and I'm like, who is this? The server trying to clog me? So like I look up, and that's when I'm met with, when I'm hearing the I'm met with the face of a lady who is not my age, and who I do not recognize at all. I would say she's about like 35, 36, very fucking cute, looking at me dead fucking terrified, just like, she's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And then I look, because I'm like, who the fuck? And I look over, and there's another lady around her age staring at me, just fucking fearful, like kind of like this. This wasn't my booth. This was not my booth, not the fuck up. To which I literally looked, and I said, oh my god. Because at this point, it's not even like I came over to my booth and like sat down and started a conversation, anything like that. Like I was on a mission to get something that I thought I lost. So I was just fucking rummaging. Like I looked like a fucking crackhead. I was just moving stuff around and mumbling cuss words. Like what the fuck? So I'm like, oh my fucking god, I'm so sorry. Like I'm so sorry. This is obviously not my booth. Like. And the one lady's like, yeah, like, I think you have the wrong booth. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I have the wrong booth. I'm so sorry. I just literally sprint over, and why was it the booth right next to the booth that me and my friends had? Like, you're fucking lying. And I walk over, and it's literally just one of my friends sitting there, the other two of them. I think it was literally just, who the fuck was it? Lawyer. It was just Lawyer sitting there. That's it. And the other, like, Cat and, Earth went to the bathroom too. So I'm like, oh my fucking god, lawyer, this isn't a Lawyer's like, what? And as I'm like looking at her, I look down and I see my nicotine just sitting on the booth. So I'm like, okay, so it is at the booth, so that calms me down a little bit more. Now I definitely fucking need it because I'm stressed. And I'm like, girl, like, like our neighbors over there, like that booth over there, like I just rummaged through their at this point they like look over, they're like laughing, they're like, oh my god. And so I literally got back up and I like walked over there and I was like, guys, I am so fucking sorry. I'm like, I literally lost something. I was in the bathroom, I realized I lost it, and I was walking back, I thought this was my booth, and that's why I was rummaging through. They were the two nicest fucking ladies I've ever met. Like, obviously they were just fucking scared. They were like, oh my god, no, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. And I'm like, I like want to buy you guys a shot, but I don't even have money to buy you guys a shot, no shit. They're laughing. I'm like, guys, like, this is so embarrassing. And they're like, no, I promise it's fine, like, we all make mistakes, like, you're okay. And I walk back over, and I'm fucking mortified. At this point, like, Lawyer's like laughing like shit. She's like, oh my god, like that's so fucking crazy. And I'm like, what are the fucking odds? Like, out of every fucking restaurant, because first of all, I got humbled in a lot of different ways. I didn't think I was drunk or tipsy. Definitely I fucking was, because I went to the wrong fucking booth. Also, out of all the restaurants, baby, this wasn't Applebee's, and I probably would have got my ass beat if I did this at Applebee's. But I'm like, this is Nobu, like very fucking bougie, and we probably weren't even supposed to be in there from the fucking jump. So I'm like, all it would have taken if, like, first of all, they were high profile people, which they probably were, but like if they probably brought a server over and were like, yeah, he just like went through my purse, I would have gotten fucking dragged out. Their tab was definitely bigger than ours all combined. They had 2 people, we had 4. They probably could outbuy us. Then Earth and Cat come out. I tell them, they're just busting out like maniacally laughing. Like, there's no fucking way. And literally at that point, we already got our check. So I'm like, I just need to fucking leave. Like, I'm so fucking humiliated. Because like, what are the odds that once again, like, not only did I go to the wrong booth, but like I was looking for something and I was in this random lady's fucking purse. Like, it looked like I was fucking stealing from her at Nobu. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, literally, we stayed there for another, I want to say 10 minutes, and I just had pee stains the whole time, and I was like, I need to fucking leave, I need to leave, this is so fucking humiliating. And literally, when we're like getting up to leave, I like tell them again, I'm like, guys, I'm so fucking sorry, like, I hope you guys have a great night, like, I feel so fucking, and they're like, no, like, please don't apologize, and like, it made our night, like, it was so fucking funny, like, you just scared us at first, but like, you guys were so good. And you know the cherry on top? Yeah, because when we fucking left, why did I realize that I left it again, my nicotine, back at my fucking booth. So I literally had my friend walk with me to go get it, because I was like, I can't just go do it by myself, and I was just gonna deploy her, and she was like, hell no, you're coming with me, I don't even want to touch your nicotine. So I literally walked with her to go fucking get it, and they look at us, like, walk back, and I was like, don't worry, I'm not gonna stop here this time, like, I left it fucking again. They're busting out fucking laughing, knee slapping, like, everything was fine at the end of it, but like, yeah. So once again, that was nothing against you, Nobu. My only suggestion, please make it a little bit brighter in there if you could. If not, I completely get it because I have no money and I have no value to your company. And your food was really good, so I'll give you that. But like, after that, I had to take some space and realize that I'm not really acquainted to the really bougie nightlife style. Not only that, but like bougie restaurant style. And if I am gonna go to a bougie restaurant, we're not gonna try sake or try, you know, a mixed drink or anything like that. It could jeopardize me too much. And to those ladies, if somehow you ever see this TikTok, I love you guys. You guys were really pretty, very fucking sweet, very endearing, and calmed me down a lot because you guys probably could have got me kicked out of that place and I wasn't meaning no harm. But like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was extremely fucking wealthy and a random fucking teenager came over and started rummaging through my purse, oh bitch, I'd fucking scream. But they didn't scream, they were just in shock because who does that at Nobu? You come there because you're trying to, you know, these people are probably trying to go there and be like, okay, we'll only be with our wealthy class. And then they're met with me, the final boss. Thank you.
Am I in the wrong for exposing my roommate's OnlyFans to her conservative parents after she stole from me? Before y'all come for me, yes, I know what I did was petty, but hear me out. I, 24 female, have lived with Cassie, 26 female, for about 8 months. We met through a mutual friend and it started off fine, but things got weird around month 3. She started borrowing my clothes without asking, using my skincare, and never replacing anything. I confronted her multiple times and she always brushed it off. You're so dramatic, it's just a little moisturizer. One time she even said, you're so uptight about stuff, you need to relax. Then I noticed $200 missing from my wallet, in cash. I never carry that much, but I had just gotten paid under the table from a side gig. I knew I hadn't spent it. I tore my room apart thinking I misplaced it, but nothing. The only person with access to my room? Cassie. I asked her directly. She denied it, gaslit me, said maybe I spent it and forgot. Maybe someone else came in. But she was so smug about it, I knew it was her. Now, she has an OF, no shade. I knew about it from the beginning and never judged. I saw her phone open on the counter while she was in the shower. She logged in. Curiosity won. I clicked around. She had videos of her using my makeup brush while filming, like applying it between her legs. Yeah, my $40 makeup brush. I was disgusted. So I snapped. I found her mom's Facebook, super Christian lady, created a fake email and sent her screenshots of her page. Censored, I'm not evil. Within a week, Cassie was sobbing, packing her things, saying her parents cut her off. Now she's blocked me and mutual friends are saying I'm a psycho who ruined her life over a makeup brush and a bad vibe. So, yeah, I ruined her life a little, but she stole from me. She lied. She crossed so many lines. But was I in the wrong?